Hello there, Miss Julie Janae here for my weigh-in this week, weigh-in for week number 2, and I'm pretty pumped about it because it was really great. So I'll just get right into it. I stepped on the scale this morning and I weighed in at 219.1. That is an exact 2-pound loss from last week where I was at 221.1, and I'm pretty damn excited about that. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, oh, it's only 2 pounds. Last week she had like 4 point whatever pounds. Well, I am excited because with these 2 pounds, that means I already have lost 6.9 pounds. And if you remember what I said, my monthly goal each month is 6 pounds or more. I've already surpassed my monthly goal, and that is freaking awesome. I think that a lot of times we need to celebrate the little things. And although I didn't have a huge loss this week, like last week I had a pretty good loss. So although it wasn't huge, it was still a loss and a good one at that. And look where I'm at. I've met my monthly goal, and that's awesome. That makes me feel great that I met my goal already. So as you can see here, I went ahead and recorded it on my little chart, on my little weekly chart there. And as you can also see by all these X's, I have been killing it this week, basically. Today I did my own spinning on the spin bikes in like the gym area, not in a spin class, and I really pushed it. I burned, oh my goodness, what was it? 584 calories, was it? I think, I don't know, I put it on MyFitnessPal, but it was over 500 just from spinning for an hour, so that was great. Well, actually 55 minutes of spinning, 5 minutes of cool down, but anyways, I pretty much killed it, and I had leg day today, so I'm really sore, but not as sore as last week, which is good, but also might mean I need to pump it up. Anyways, so there's another topic that I kind of wanted to talk about, which relates to calorie burns and calorie consumption, etc., etc. Last week in my video, I had somebody comment and ask, do I try to eat back the calories which I burn? And how do I make the distinction? Well, here's the thing about that. I haven't even quite figured it out myself, the science of it, the exact how it works. I go with a basic mentality that as long as I burn more calories than I am eating, then with that math, you will lose weight. However, I don't do that to an extreme. And what I mean by that is every single day, I will eat food up until I reach my calorie limit, which right now on MyFitnessPal gives me 1,300 calories a day. So every day I eat 1,300 calories and I don't go over. I'm really good about not going over on my good days, of course. But of course I work out, and I work out 2 times a day now. And so I think on average I'll burn about 1,000 calories or so. So I'm consuming 1,300 and I'm burning 1,000. So I have a net of 300 calories a day. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking like, oh, you're starving your body, you're burning all those calories. Well, that's the thing is, that's what I'm trying to figure out. For right now, it seems to be working and things are okay. For right now, for me to try to eat back the rest of those calories, I feel like it'd be very difficult and that I would be forcing myself to eat, because let me tell you that with the 1,300 calories that I do eat now, I am 100% fully satisfied at the end of the day. I don't go to bed with a rumbly stomach. I'm not hungry. I'm not starving myself. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, proteins like quinoa, couscous, lean meats for proteins, beans, things like that. Like I said, lots of vegetables, yellow squash, zucchini. I like 8 frozen Asian medley frozen vegetables that I just steam and eat those. So, you know, I do eat quite a bit, but they're not very high in calorie foods. So, but still, I don't feel very hungry. And I think that that's where the distinction is. The distinction lies are you literally starving yourself? If you're starving yourself and you are hungry day in and day out, then that's probably not good. But that's not what I'm doing. And if I get to the point where I feel like, dude, I'm getting hungry, then I'm going to have to up my calories. And, you know, with more weight that you lose and more activity that you start adding in, MyFitnessPal, which is the calorie tracking app that I use, it does kind of tell you that you should think of increasing your calorie limit. So with more weight that I lose and more activity that I continue to do, it's probably going to say, hey, why don't you go up to 1,400, 1,500, whatever. I think that the recommended daily amount of calories for a woman my age is like 1,800 at the most, I think. So if you think of it, I'm really not cutting it by much. I'm cutting it by 600, which will allow me to lose weight. And it has so far. It's been working. So there's the answer to that. And that's really about it. I don't have much else going on. I am updating my blog. So again, if any of you would like to read my blog, please go check it out. I'll leave the link below. And that's really all I got for this week. A nice short video, not an 11, 12-minute one. You're welcome. Yeah. So I will see you all next week on Wednesday. Well, technically you'll see it on Thursday. But I'll see you all next week for my next weigh-in. I'm going to be going hard this week, and hopefully I'll have a nice loss again next week. And if not, I'll see you before then and make another video. I don't know. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye!